I hear, that's the bitch right there. So I'm eating my chips. I said, when I hear that's the bitch right there, you feel me? Because I'm like, hold on, who is she talking about? And it's crazy. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Lexi. Welcome back to my channel. Your girl has been trying her best, y'all, to come up with different videos, different content. Actually, disclaimer, my last smoke session video definitely was a fail. Like, when I rewatched that, y'all, I didn't even know my camera was down most of the time. Like, that was just very, very embarrassing. Like, we just not about to remember that. Like, that's the past. But anyway, so I already spilled the little beans. This video today will be a smoke sesh. Yes, you guys. So it's going to be a story time as well about the time one of my fake friends got a shot at. All right, so don't judge me. Today your girl was smoking Swisher Sweet. Yeah, like 7-Eleven up the block. They didn't have nothing else, so don't come for your girl. So let's go ahead and spark up. Oh, by the way, if y'all are into these type of videos, if y'all are into these type of things, smoking, vibing, get your blunt, get your spliff, get your joint, get whatever, get your bong, whatever you smoke out of, so you can vibe with sis, you know? So let's go ahead and, you know, spark her up, fire in the hole. Okay, so in order for this story to make sense, because you guys don't know me, I will have to give y'all a backstory. So this fake friend of mine, I've known since I was 14 years old. You know, I met her from the neighborhood. She was right across the street from me. She was my neighbor. The first year of staying in that house and she was across from me, I didn't really speak to her like that. We didn't know each other. The second year, summertime came, and you know, it was a local neighborhood park that everybody went to. So I was there one day and boom, shorty happened to be there. You know, we chopped it up. We, you know, explained to each other, I'm such and such from this house, and she was like, I'm such and such from this one, and hey, it was up and stuck from there. We started chilling with each other, smoking with each other. The bitch wanted my brother though. Yeah, she's to this day probably think I don't know, but she definitely, but anyways, that's beside the point. But yeah, so like I said, we started chilling with each other every day. She spent a night at my house, I spent a night at her house, you know. We were just going everywhere together, doing everything together. I actually have another story time coming about this same female because she's actually my first time going to jail. She's the reason why I went to jail for the first time. Like, I dead ass got locked up for shorty. But anyways, back to this story time. Okay, so the day all this went down, it's like 2 years into our friendship. Now this, with most people, this would have been, you know, a snip, a cut off. Like, bitch, it's a wrap. It's dead, you know? Like, it would have been no more. But me, I was different with her, and y'all will see why. The more story times I make of her and our friendship, y'all will see why. So it's 2 years in. We chilling, vibing. One day we ended up going to this barbecue that a mutual friend of ours was throwing, right? Now, I will say about this mutual friend of ours, he was definitely, let's just say he was thugged out. He had the thug life. Like, he was Tupac in it. He was Tupac, right? Okay, so I'm saying this for a reason. You guys need to remember that part, for a reason. That the nigga was nobody to play with. He was, you know, he was about it. So she never explained to me that she had dealings with this mutual friend of ours. So keep that in mind. I'm being invited by her to his barbecue in his hood, unaware that they got anything going on. I'm just thinking we all just homies, you know, like, hey, it's a homie barbecue. So we get to the barbecue. Everything all good and normal at first. Everybody vibing, music playing, chicks in the corner twerking. They got the burgers flipping, sausages, the whole nine, baked beans, all that. So I'm vibing with her. I'm getting to know other people at the party as well, because I didn't want to make it seem like, you know, just because she's the only person I know, I'm going to just be glued to the hip, you know? So I'm minding my business, going around the barbecue, smoking, chilling, dancing, right? And I see a chick. And what I noticed about the chick is she's staring me and Shorty down. Like head to toe. Like on it. Like an eagle, like a hawk, you know? So I'm ignoring it, not thinking nothing of it, because like I said, I'm thinking it's a positive day, positive vibe, positive energy. I'm thinking everybody just smoking, chilling, partying, right? No, I was wrong. So at this time, when I noticed Shorty, it's probably like 2-3 hours into the party. Party started like at 5 o'clock. So when I noticed her, it was probably like 8 o'clock, right? Mind you, this is summer. So in that time, you know, 8 o'clock is when everything's just now becoming dark. You feel me? So it's getting dark. I'm looking for a fake friend. She nowhere to be found because she's being loose, being her, just doing what she do, right? And I hear, that's the bitch right there. So I'm eating my chips. I said, when I hear that's the bitch right there, you feel me? Because I'm like, hold on, who is she talking about? And it's crazy because Shorty wasn't even by herself no more. Mind you, while I'm doing my thing through the party, I didn't even notice Shorty had other shorties pull up, like deep. Like 6, 7, 8 shorties is with her at this point. So I hear the, you know, like, yo, I hear the, there that bitch go right there. There's that bitch right there. So out of nowhere, I hear sandals clicking, feet moving, bodies, like motherfuckers is shaking and running and dodging like it's football, like a bitch about to get tackled. And sure enough, the bitch that was about to get tackled was fake friend, right? So fake friend is on the ground. Shorty that was staring at me and her hours prior, like I said, must have called the ops, called the squad, the sis, whatever the case may be, and they are on fake friend. So I run over there, drop my chips, drop my little juicy cup, like it's up and stuck from there. So I'm running over there and I'm confused. I'm trying to grab a bitch off, and of course it's other bitches. So everybody, you know, putting up their set, they thinking I'm ready to go. I'm standing there lost and confused, like what's going on? Mind you, while fake friend is on the floor, this bitch is yelling, I thought y'all weren't together. I thought, like, basically, she's yelling, trying to plead her case, while I'm sitting here eating chips, could have been punched in the face. Like, yo, like, this is what I'm talking about. Shorties don't never tell you nothing. So anyways, the chick, as y'all can see, and as y'all catching on, the chick that attacked my fake friend was staring us down, just on us from jump, is our mutual friends / fake friends boo thing, is his baby mother. As long as I hung around this nigga, smoked with him, chilled with him, never in my life have I knew this nigga was a father. Like, I don't know why some men do that. I know females too that do that, but they live their life as if they don't got kids out here. But anyways, like I said, I am unaware, completely unaware of everything. Never knew her and him was sleeping together. Never knew he had a baby moms. Like, it was just crazy. So anyways, she get up, they get the arguing back and forth, yelling and all that. She like, oh, I brought my bitches because you thought you was finna come to my nigga party and think shit was finna be sweet. I'm at home with the babies. Like, she just going in. Mind you, the baby mother of our mutual friend was an older chick. We at this time was barely 18, 19. So it was crazy. So anyways, I'm still lost and confused. I'm angry at this point at my friend too, because I'm like, why you didn't tell me none of this is gonna pop off? Why you ain't tell me you had ops? Why you ain't tell me you sleeping with him? Like, this is things, you know, a bitch gotta know. My bad, y'all. But anyways, so after they get the exchanging words, shorty get in the car with her girls. They get in the car, they pull off. Skirt, gone, is what we thinking. We thinking they gone, we thinking shit straight. I'm getting her up and, you know, well, she was already up, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm fixing her and I'm asking questions. I'm like, what's going on? Like, you could have just got dog walked. You could have got skated through this damn park and you over here just acting like it's nothing. Like, what? So anyways, I'm telling her, let's go. Like, you almost just got your face and body snatched off yourself. Like, let's go. Like, let's be out. Let's go home. Like, we can finish smoking, drinking, whatever at my crib. Like, that's what I'm on, right? No. She's about a few shots in, many blunts in, and whatever else she probably did at that time. So she's trying to stay around the barbecue so she can be in his face. Mind you, he never acknowledged a fuck thing. When I tell y'all she was over there about to get sweeped and mopped up, this nigga was never acknowledging her. Like, it was like she wasn't even there. It was like she didn't even exist. Like, that's how smooth that nigga played that shit off. Like, smooth as, he Ray Charles with it. Smooth as shit, right? So me, trying to talk sense to her, plus I'm a year or two older than her. So I'm trying to talk sense to her and I'm like, baby, put your sandals on, my baby. Like, what you not getting? Like, you almost got swept up and mopped and you still trying to be in his face? And then he not even caring? So, whatever. She ignored that. She was not trying to hear nothing. She was not trying to leave. She was not trying to go. She wanted to be around him. She wanted his attention. She wanted to be there. Mind you, she let me know earlier that morning we were invited. I was her +1. Come to find out, this nigga never even knew this bitch was coming. This bitch just got dressed, put the sandals on, click, clack, and pulled up to his shit. Like, it was just a whole mess. A whole fucking mess. Like, this ain't the first hell that this so-called friend of mine put me through. It's really not. Like, y'all gonna see many more series about her. So, anyways, we still there, like the clowns we are at this point, and a car pulled back up. But this car was different. And this car had tint. The first car that the shorties hopped out didn't have no tint. It was seeable, visible. They had the whole bright summer color on that bitch. Like, it's like basically saying, see me. This car that pulled up was black on black, motherfucker. They was ready, like you could tell. So a person hop out with a hoodie on and we hear, bah, bah, bah. Yes, girl. Like, when I tell you everybody got the scattering, everybody was gone. I forgot all about her. I forgot about purses, sandals. Bitch, my mind was on survival mode. At this point, bitch, we all about to die. I got the fuck on. Like, I'm so serious. To this day, if me and her were still friends, I probably would have apologized, but not really, because she's the reason why all this happened. If she would have just kept it real from the jump, I would have known what I was getting myself into, or I probably would never even went. Honestly. Would you go? If she would have honestly told you what's going on and what's going down, you would, right? Like, I know I'm not crazy for that. Like, no. But anyways, that literally is what happened. After the shots broke out the barbecue, I left the park, I left her, I left everything. Like, they probably just saw my little puffball. Like, I was out of there. For real. And like I said, that should have been red flag number 1 about me and her relationship. If you could sit here and put me in danger over some penis that wasn't even yours, I should have known shorty was gonna be on some, like, come on. You know, but we all live and we learn. Plus, like I said, I had a good heart at that time. especially for her. She was the only kid. I got siblings, so I used to feel for her, you know? But no, shorty felt me plenty of times. Like I said, I got the clown emoji on my shit. The whole fucking clown. So the moral of the story is, if y'all have friends or so-called friends and they inviting you out somewhere, make sure that you know exactly what you're stepping into, because that definitely could have went left. Honestly, like, she could have been beat up, swept up. I could have been shot up. She could have been shot up. Like, everybody at the party was innocent at this point, except for mutual friend, fake friend, and the baby mama. But like I said, all this could have been avoided if she would have just kept it a buck and just would have stayed in her lane and never even went. Like, who does that? It's given very much obsessed. It's given very much, he's my man in my mind. Cause the nigga didn't even acknowledge you, baby. Like, you wasn't even there. Like, what? Like, it still don't make sense. Literally. So, anyways, a few months down the line went by. I ended up finding out through a different mutual friend of her and I's that the person that shot up the barbecue that day was actually the baby mama's brother. Why would she show up with a group of chicks, not busted great, but I guess wanted to intimidate my friend, leave, and then 30 minutes to 45 minutes later send your brother to shoot in the air? Like, I don't know, y'all. I really don't know what people be going through. I honestly don't. Because at the end of the day, for the baby mama to be doing all this and that, he don't care about you either. Like, I'm sorry to break the news to you, but he don't care about you either, ma. He really don't. He really don't. Like, he don't care about nothing but slinging that ding-a-ling. Like, that's all it was given. And I hope that when she reminisces about this story, that she feels the same way I feel. That one, it should have and could have been avoided. And that two, she could have just kept it a buck and stayed in her lane. Like, it's that simple. I, in my life, have never been like that for a dude that's not mine. If you're just my penis, why would I show up to parties? Why would I show up to events? Like, it's given very much, like, serial killer. Like, what? But, I'm sorry, y'all. But, yes, like, it's just a whole fucking mess. And like I said, 2 to 3 times by now, that I should have known that was not going to be a good friendship. If you could do all this over some penis, then there's no telling what's coming next. So if y'all tune in and y'all like, comment, and subscribe, put that notification bell on so y'all can know when your girl posts another video. Y'all will get to see more series of this fake friend of mine. There's plenty more stories. I know what y'all gonna say, you a clown. You just dummy at this point. Like, it's giving dummy. But, you know, I had a good heart and I thought, you know, it was a friendship. So I will drop many more series about fake friend, as well as other things that happened in my life. So you guys tune in, and I am definitely gonna finish this blunt off camera because, yeah, it was getting real juicy. I was tuned in it. Like, I forgot about the blunt. So, yes, you know, you guys, stay tuned, and I'll see y'all in my next video. We out. Let's gay. Also, as I'm editing the video, I realized a couple things that I didn't really explain good enough. So the first one is I made the mistake by saying I was 14 when I met her, and I also said I was 2 years older. That's actually false. When I met her, I was 16 turning 17, and she was 15 turning 16. So I did mention that the first year of us being neighbors, we really didn't know each other. We really didn't hang, chill, nothing like that. The second year is when we actually did. That's why I said 2 years in is when the barbecue happened. Also, another thing that I mentioned is when I said that the girls left in a summer color car. Only reason how I know that is, like I said, they left. After she attacked my friend, she was trying to beat her up. Like, they were on the ground. She was, on top of her, trying to, fuck her up. But my mutual friend, which is the guy, his family butted in and asked the baby mother and the girls to leave when they saw that she was trying to beat, old girl up. That's how I was able to see the car. Another thing is when I had said that he was a thug, and there was a reason why I mentioned that. Reason why I said that is because when the shots broke out, I forgot all about the girls at this point, because all I heard was ba, 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 so I'm thinking it's the nigga ops, niggas out here be having all type of beef and drama and stuff, so that's why I had mentioned that. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure I clarified some things so y'all won't be confused. So like, comment, and subscribe. Let's gang.